Hi, my name is Marky Sparky, welcome back to AlphaCraft. I'm in the process of designing my shulker box deloader system here in the huge storage hall, and I just had the crazy idea of taking you along for the ride. I didn't plan this, but hey, I can show you stuff, right? So this is my thought process. At the moment we will have an input chest for shulker boxes, we will have an input chest for just standard items, and they will be introduced into the system in two different ways, because I couldn't figure out a system that could deload shulker boxes and input single items in the same module. Maybe there is something out there, but I tried to design that stuff myself, you know. So input chest for shulker boxes, they will be transported here up there into this input chest. So all the full shulker boxes will be in there. They will be put into this dispenser here, and as soon as there will be a shulker box in the dispenser, this comparator there will notice that, and the observer will notice the change of the comparator and trigger the dispenser to spit out the shulker box, and it will sit right here and well put all its items into this hopper here. So this is the system that I have at the moment. This works if we put an item in here. You see it spit out. Yeah, same thing will happen with a shulker box then. And yeah, this is how far I got so far, which is not much. I will show you the progress. I'm running out of space back there. I think I will just move this forward a bit, because I don't want to move all these chests at the moment. On the other hand, there will not be enough space in the front then later on, so better do that. Okay, next part installed. I will try to explain this. So, this is the system that will essentially break the empty shulker box. So, shulker box gets dispensed here, and this comparator reads out the fill level of the shulker box. And now at the moment, this is basically an empty box, which means no signal, and therefore this torch is on and this torch is on. And now we have another comparator here. This one is in subtraction mode, so it subtracts the signal strength that is coming here from the side, from the one that is here. So full minus full equals 0, therefore no signal out here. And now when there will be a full shulker box, we will have a signal here. This torch will be off, and this one as well. So still signal strength of 0 down here. And as long there are items in the shulker box, there will always be a signal here in the comparator. Therefore both torches off. And as soon as the shulker box deloads the last item, this comparator will turn off and this torch will turn on. This torch, however, will turn on one tick later, because we have this repeater here that delays the signal. Therefore we will have a signal here through the comparator, while there is no signal here that is subtracted from it. Only one and 2 ticks later there will be a signal subtracted. So for a pulse of 2 ticks we will have a signal that is running here along into this piston, which will break the shulker box. And it being a 2 tick pulse means the piston is triggered long enough, I don't know how to say that, so that the shulker box is not put into this hopper, but into this hopper. Well, in my test world, this worked. I hope this made sense, by the way. I hope I explained that somehow understandable. Let's take an empty box here. This one is empty, and let's just put 16 items in it maybe, and let's try this. So I put it up there into the input chest, and it should be put here exactly, and now it deloads. Up. Exactly, and it is over here. Items there, shulker box over here. Perfect! System works. System works. I hope this always works. I hope this is reliable. We will see. Well, I had this in an older world of mine, and it always worked there. So hopefully it works here as well. So, nice. We have input for shulker boxes, deloading of shulker boxes, and breaking of shulker boxes, and also sorting the shulker boxes out. And I will have a separate chest, I guess maybe here in that wall, where all the empty boxes are then sorted into. So that works, which is nice. And now we will have a, well, I think just a... Okay. That surprised me. Well, now we will have a hopper line just basically going off of that, I think. And then we will have a separate input for the single items that we'll put into here. And then we will have sorters for the non-stackable items, and they will be sorted into these chests here. Or maybe somewhere over here. Something like that. Okay, one more thing needed to be added. Because previously the next shulker box wouldn't have been put out or dispensed by the dispenser. Now it does, because now I have another observer snake here that basically detects when this piston, this is the piston that breaks the shulker box, when this is fired, there will be an observer line triggering a signal towards the dispenser again. So now it is triggered when the first shulker box is put into the dispenser is triggered, and then when it is broken, the next shulker box should be dispensed here, which is triggered by that observer line. Ah, crazy stuff. Okay, let's test it. I have 2 boxes here, both filled with 16 stone. So now the first one should be dispensed exactly, and it should deload completely, and as soon as it's broken, the next one is dispensed. Perfect. And we have the empty one here, and all the items are now transported over there. Yes, 2 empty shulker boxes in here. Works perfectly. And, well, 3 times 16. The first 16 were in there as well. All the items end up here. Nice! Okay, everything should be done. I hope it works. We will test it right now, so let me explain. You have seen the basic part back there. I have now connected the shulker box input here via this water stream into that chest. The output, that is this water stream up here, and the shulker box output will now be that row of chests. And yeah, item input, shulker box input. That's what was already there. I have now installed 2 rows for non-stackable items with the non-stackable item filter back there. Then everything will be transported into the water stream that is connected with the whole storage system now. And I have installed one sorter here for stone. And everything else is filled with those filler items. The stone should end up here. Everything else is filled completely with filler items. So nothing will be sorted in all the other chests. Only in the first row stone. And everything else will end up here in the, well, non-sorted items at the end. So there are no sorter modules back here. So I think we should test the whole thing now. So I have prepared 2 shulker boxes here with 5 pieces of stone, which again should be sorted into the first row here of chests back there. Then 5 cobblestone, 5 spruce log. They should end up back there in the very last chests. And then 5 bows, which are non-stackable items. They should end up in here. And I have that twice, so we can see whether the shulker box deloader works as it should. And as soon as we put it in here, everything should work. Let's sleep before that. Okay, I'm just a tiny bit nervous. I hope it works. I have not tested that yet. So both shulker boxes go in. And yes, it's being deloaded as we speak. All the other items are transported up there. Perfect. Everything that is not bows should end up here. And be dropped out of that, please. Okay, first stone. Why only one? That doesn't sound too good. We did get the 2 empty shulker boxes out of that one. That is a good sign. Okay, I probably did something wrong with the non-stackable item filter. But let's see if that 1 stone ended up in here where it should have ended up. Yes, okay. At least that works. Let me see what happened here. Okay, I got it fixed. So basically the non-stackable item sorter modules, they are not tileable, which means you cannot put them next to each other, because that redstone up there then connects with that one and it creates a line and doesn't power that block anymore, which it has to, so that this repeater powers that block, which then locks the hopper there. And that didn't happen, so all the items just went in there without any sorting happening. So now I split them, I took them apart 1 block, which isn't that nice anymore. I might move both of them over 1, so there's a 2 block gap to the shulker output. But everything should work now. All the chests are empty again. I have the same 2 shulker boxes here, so let's put them into the system and hope that this time it works. Please, please, please. Okay, this gets emptied again. Perfect. So the items are... Yeah, that seems better. Yes, all the items are dispensed or dropped into that water stream here. That is perfect. And we should see one of the shulker boxes is back already. The second one, yes, perfect. And that is 10 bows. Perfect. All 10 bows got sorted into here. Both shulker boxes are back here. And we should see 5 stone now down here. I filled up the sorter up there. 10 exactly. Twice 5 stone here. Perfect. And everything else should end up here. Hopefully. Oh, there's a glass in there. That's not supposed to be. That is not what we want to see. There's more glass. Okay. All the items should end up here at some point. Hopefully. If I've done everything correctly. Let's wait for a while. I can't seem to find those items. I have no idea. I didn't see them anywhere in the tube up there. I checked every single sorter. I couldn't find them. I think we will just drop another few items in there and well, monitor their way very, very closely. So let's put 1 dirt in there. That should end up here. And then we will follow it. Aha! Now why does that happen? That is concerning. That is very concerning, I guess, because it is not aligned perfectly, because it's just on that block, the alignment with the chest. If I move that over 1, that might help. So probably the spruce also got trapped here and then just despawned while I was searching for it. Let me fix that. Okay, now that should work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dirt into the system. And there they are shot out perfectly. And now they should also make their way around that corner, which was the problem, and end up right here. So we'll wait. And there they are coming. 2, 3, 4, 5, please. The last one? Huh? No? Maybe in the next chest over? 4. Well, almost, right? Almost. We're getting closer. Okay, I put another 5 in and this time I got 3 out. But I noticed that in the first chest there are another 3. So the one from the first stack of 5 and these 5. I will make a few more tests because I do not want to lose items in the system, but that looked promising. Yes, that is everything I put into the system just a minute ago. Perfect. It does actually end up somewhere here in one of the chests, but I mean, that is fine. That is fine. That is to be expected, actually. So, system complete. And it works. Now I have to figure out where I want to sort everything into. But I think I will do that on on the go when I put stuff into the system. I will see of which item I have a lot, and those I will sort, and yeah, this will be a long process, I think. But it works. It works. Now it has to be decorated and I can actually finish this floor down here. Okay, with the whole situation here, we are a huge step further, and I love how I have these entrances into the place now. And well, entrances like these with like copper pillars, something like that. By the way, I love the lichen on the sea lantern there. Entrances like that I will have all the drowns all the time. It's crazy. Entrances like that, let me finish the sentence. I will have on this corner. Then here in the front, this will be a bigger area actually, and then here as well, and probably over here, this is the part that is not yet done, here as well. Yeah, and in here we are a huge step further. I love it. It's not done, it's not done. The ceiling is not done because there will be a huge hole leading into the second floor. And as I said, there will be farms up there feeding directly into the storage system so that all the items the farms produce will end up in here. And everything will be sorted and tidy, which is amazing. Yep, so this is that. But we have one other thing to do today because Easter is over and we have the deadline of the Easter egg hunt. Yesterday, I believe. Ow. So let's check over there who has participated and who won. And I'm eager to see whether somebody has actually found the special eggs. The very special egg is really... please let me... Ow. The very special egg was really hard to find. First thing I noticed, people have enlarged the pile here that is essentially the prize. Which is funny. Oh, and Spec wasn't too happy that I have his floor deed here to win. But yeah, so let's see. Oh yes, people have participated. 5 people have participated, which is amazing. Oh no, 4 people actually. So, okay, Oza, 37 eggies. Oh yeah, one thing I saw is that I did an oopsie and made Easter eggs and Easter eggs. These are not the special Easter eggs. I'm very sorry. The special Easter eggs are actually called special Easter egg. Okay, so he got 37 eggies. He even counted that for me. Amazing. Then we have Spec over here, 24 eggs. No special egg as well. Aletha, 27. No special egg. Stina, oh, she got a special egg. 35 Easter eggs and a special. Only the special, not the very special one though. Okay, so what did I say? The special one gives 20 points or something? Special Easter eggs give you 20 points, which means Stina got 55 points and the other ones got 27, Aletha, Spec 24 and Oza 37. So Stina wins. Stina wins with 55 points, which is amazing. Congratulations, Stina. Okay, there we have it. Unfortunately, I did sign the book, so I couldn't include it there. But yeah, the winner is Stina. I will let the winner know, I will let Stina know, I will let the others know. And she can collect her prize. Oh, that means that I might be doing a building inside the huge hole. That would be amazing. Oh yes, oh yes. Do you see that? This down there, I have no idea how to get to it again, but I did get to that point at some point, and that is in Indy's tree for his terraforming shot. That is the 50 points egg. It is in there, and I don't know how to get there again. But it is possible somehow. Anyway, that's where the egg is. Now the others know. Maybe somebody wants to go and grab it and try to get in there. Ow. Anyway, guys, this is going to be it for this episode. I had a blast doing that. And I'm happy that Stina won, because I cannot wait to see what she puts in that hole. And hopefully I can put something in that hole for her. That would be amazing. Oh yeah. So guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. And subscribe if you haven't done that already. And yeah, see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.